This story was sent to me by J Dog. Shout out to J Dog, by the way, J Dog 88. Where you have this man in the picture by the name of Rami Ali Jaber, who is a gas station clerk at a Citgo in Detroit, where last week he shot and killed this black man by the name of Derek Roberts. I wish I could find a good picture of Derek Roberts, but I couldn't really find one. So this will have to do. At least now you can get a look at the monster that actually did this to him. Now, this guy claims that Derek Roberts came to the protective area behind the counter at the gas station, and that's when he shot him. But apparently his story must not pan out, because after they arrested him and put him in jail, which he's been in jail for, almost a week now, he's been denied bond. So they must have something on him concrete where they're not letting him go. And they haven't released the video footage to back up his claim, which means they're probably editing something, who knows. But the main story that is going on here is that I'm glad that the community is really getting involved with this, because ever since that shooting happened, they had to close down the gas station, mainly due to probably an investigation. They couldn't let anybody in. And of course, if the investigation is over, they will open it back up. But they said community leaders and activists said, no, when you're done with your investigation, we want this gas station to stay closed because of what happened here. He's like, if you're going to take away one of ours, we're going to take away one of yours. And we can't do that by taking away the person. We're going to do it by taking away the money, meaning the business. So we want this gas station where this happened at to stay closed. And that couldn't make me even more proud. Hopefully they can actually be successful in making the gas station stay closed, because that's going to be a hard thing to do, especially since it's in that neighborhood. But I think a lot of black people are waking up slowly but surely. Of course, we're not going to all wake up at the same time, or, there's going to be one big mass alarm going off and we all just kind of pop up and be like, okay, we see it for what it is. Now we know what we have to do. Let's go from there. So I am glad that people are making strides to make sure things actually do happen in their favor and work out for them, and making sure that stuff happens, because they could easily just sweep this under the rug, and I don't think the people in Detroit want that to happen. And they know they could easily let this go down. I was reading a line from the article, and they were saying how that this can't just be for a moment. We got to make sure that this lasts as long as possible. And they're right, because a lot of times when stuff happens in the black community, it's just for a moment, just for that moment, and it's gone. So you have to stick it to them and make it, and let them know that we're not going to stand for it anymore. We're going to hurt your pockets, because that's pretty much all these people really care about, who own these businesses, especially the businesses that are in black neighborhoods, because they know that's where they get most of their money from. When they open up shops like this and these businesses like that, a lot of them are in areas with black people. And if you go to a white area, you probably wouldn't find that many places out there like that. Or you wouldn't find those same people who open shop in those areas where black people live. They don't even live there themselves. They most likely live in the suburbs. They probably drive all the way from the suburbs, where they probably run a lot of white people, and they come to the black areas where they probably don't even want to be at in the first place to set up shop, because they know that's where they're going to get their money. Could you imagine if they ended up shutting down this gas station and then opening it back up, and it was owned by a black person? That would be the ultimate revenge. And then of course you'll probably have people say, oh, well, they're destroying their own thing. Well, I wonder what they're going to say about this, because technically they're not destroying the gas station. They're not burning it down. They could do that, but they're not. They're thinking strategically. The best end game to this would be for them to close it down, force them to close business. Someone black who lives in that area, who has the good business mindset, can turn around and open it back up and own it themselves, and boom, there you go. A black business in your neighborhood. And they can cipher through black hands multiple times before leaving the neighborhood. That sounds like a good plan to me. That's the ultimate revenge. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.